This is Brain Injury Awareness Month, and you may know that brain injuries can cause all kinds of challenges, but you may not know about a rare condition called foreign accent syndrome. Peggy Fox introduces us to a former nurse in Fairfax who's recovering from a traumatic brain injury, and it makes her sound Irish, even though she's never been to Ireland.
And I hear this shriek of tires, and I look in my rearview mirror, and I see this car coming at me.
The car that slammed into Amy Hobbs in 2010 left her with a traumatic brain injury.
The day after my accident, I remember the neurologist coming into my room and asking me, pointing to his tie and saying, "What is this?" And I did not know, but I was terrified.
She also had a stroke and a spinal cord injury.
When I woke up from the surgery, I had an accent, which actually sounded Jamaican at the time.
She's been diagnosed with foreign accent syndrome. Typically, the accent stays the same, but hers changed from Jamaican to Irish.
When you have a brain injury and you're under anesthesia, that's typically when the foreign accent syndrome comes out. And it's an accent typically of someplace you've not been. So I've not been to Ireland, so I don't have somebody around me that has an Irish accent.
The so-called accent just sounds like an accent, says Sarah Pickford with Brain Injury Services.
She has a mild apraxia, which means that the signals from your brain aren't being interpreted by your muscles appropriately. So part of that, and a lot of people have apraxia without it necessarily sounding like a foreign language, but part of that is that movements can become much more difficult because your brain isn't sending the correct signals to your muscles.
So you're not faking it?
No.
You're not just talking in an Irish accent because it's fun.
No, I couldn't do it if I tried. No.
But it's the way the vowels are formed.
That's
which
right.
Makes it seem like an Irish
Right,
accent.
which is why it's called foreign accent syndrome, because it's the brain's way, because my language center was damaged. I don't find it cool. I don't find it fun. But I understand why other people do, because it's different.
A bigger problem for Amy, a former nurse, is her memory loss. She's unable to work, but she continues recovering with the help of her 3 children and her husband and dog Snowball. In Fairfax, Peggy Fox, WUSA 9.
Amy Hobbs is one of the brain injury survivors speaking tonight at a fundraising event for brain injury services in Springfield. By the way, the driver who hit Amy had been texting and didn't see the traffic had stopped. I have to say,